Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here for a little while because it's raining and I don't want my camera to wet. But yeah, one reason is that this is normally happens with people. They already have their own families. For example, a husband and a wife. They have children. They have a as we see from the outside, they have a good life. But there are many of people like that. Even within they have their own families. They have their own circles of friends. They are alone, and one of the reasons some people have shared with me is that it's very hard to find people who really understand them. It's really hard to find people they are, within the same kind of mindset. They can be able to share stuff, and those people they are really suffering, even at home. And some of them they are, just the domestic, problems at home just too much, and up to a point they can no longer talk to each other, between a wife and husband or partners, and those people are pretty lonely because they don't have anybody to talk to. In my work as a church minister, I also do some chaplaincy work, some spiritual direction, counseling, and spending time with those people. I found out, and most of these people they just need somebody just to be present, just to be there, and for them just to vent out, just pour out the stuff. They don't expect anybody to offer them solution of that. Just having somebody just to be present. And for that reason, I want to show here my great appreciation and respect for those who have been working as counselors, chaplains, spiritual directors, the therapists. Those people you've been doing a great jobs, and yeah, I want to say thank you for doing that because I know in my own work, spending time with people who are suffering loneliness, of the importance of the services that you are offering. Just being present, just being there, just to being attentive, listening to people. But I understand that it's quite a very challenging role to do that kind of work because people are pouring out a lot of their stuff, and a lot of the times they're a lot of negative stuff they are sharing, and sometimes in my experience some of those who've been doing that job like counselor and chaplains, they have left that role because of they can't cope with just wrestling with a lot of people's stories and a lot of what they have shared with them. They just can't deal with it. Up to a point they have left that career. But in my experience, just spending time with people, just listening, just being there, let them share their stories. They cry. Sometimes I cry as well, and I find that offering that service, it's there are some of them I know it has helped them come out of and overcome their loneliness, and some of them, I sometimes I offer if they ask, how they can connect to a group, and sometimes I offer them some recommendations, and some of them have come out of that. They are now part of a community, either a social club or a church group. But yeah, but if I wasn't spending time with them, probably they won't be able to come out of that. So yeah, I encourage you, those of you who are watching. I know that it's very difficult now, especially the demands of the societies that we are part of. Work commitment, family commitment. But it's important that you allow a bit of space. Even when you walk, if you meet somebody, who want to talk to, said hello and all those things, and just spending time with that, having that very human moment. As I've said, a lot of times quite many of us who have lost their humanity, even a simple hello, simple greetings, and just ask them how are you today. Just having that conversation, whether it's just a short conversation, sometimes it can really uplift a lot of people by you just doing that. We are now in a time that people are spending more time on their phones and looking at their screens and all those things rather than having a human moment. rather than talking to people. And I noticed that in many places, more and more people now are using their phones and their devices to avoid having a human contact and having a human conversation. You know, whether you are in a train station or in a shopping mall, or you know you are queuing online for some kind of service. Some people, a lot of people, they would rather avoid having a human contact and some kind of a conversation by just looking at their phones. That's an easy way out. Yeah, we are now in that time. People would rather spend their focus and their time on their devices rather than having a human conversation and human contact. And that is one of the main problems contributing to many people suffering from loneliness. It's because of that. They want somebody to talk to, but people are just pretending they don't see the needs of other people by just looking at their devices. That's an easy way out now. Yeah, you know, it doesn't affect me, but I'm just sharing with that because we are now, you know, up to that point. We would rather looking at our devices, you know, for meaning, for comfort, you know, for relationship, rather than having a real connection and a real relationship with a human. And this is what many people don't know. The devices and technology is not going to solve that for you. You know, that's why you are going to be constantly engaging on that, because it's like you are filling a hole, and there is no end to that. And that is why, especially young people today, if they lost their phone or for some reason they don't have it, it's driving them nuts. They are going mad and crazy. Some people they're just going mad by, you know, without having those. But it shows that we have lost touch with our humanity and our souls, and it's not going to do any. It's not going to make us in our lives better by doing that. So, what can we do about it? We can start with simple. It doesn't have to be a huge, you know, a process. Just a simple human solution of bringing back our humanity. For example, if you have a friend you haven't seen for a while, you know, call them up, ring them, visit them, just to say hello, you know that. And if you have like for myself, I have a committed space in my schedule that I have to commit to somebody like that. Most of that I offer that commitment to the elderly people. And this is a personal practice I have done for all this, and I want to, you know, just to finish off this video by just sharing that with you. Each year, before the end of a year, I have moments of you know, asking the spirit, and I'll spend some time with that. You know, I will wrestle with that for some times, to send me someone whom I can commit in the next year. And over that time, when I'm doing that, and the spirit, some reason makes some connection, and somebody will appear. And I have been doing that practice for many years now. Hello, morning. 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 And I've been doing that for many years now. And yeah, I have, you know, I have been blessed by doing that. I have seen many blessings in my life because I have been doing that. So each year, I commit to this one person. I'm not saying that I'm not going to help any other people, but that special person, I'm going to make sure that most of my help will go to that person. And I got that idea during my undergraduate philosophical studies at the Philosophical College in Tonga. Between 2005 and 2008, God revealed me. And this is based on the story where, you know, Jesus was providing an analogy of the 100 sheep, where the shepherd will leave the 99 sheep and go for that one, just one sheep. And That's what I'm doing, because I know that majority of most of us, we are quite busy with many things already. Our plate is already full, but I make that commitment, and I'm ensure I'm not going to miss it. I'll commit to that person, and towards the end of that year, I'm going to ask the Spirit, ask God, and I'll pray about it, spending time pray about it. And I have another passion, and I have been doing that, and yeah, it has given me, fulfillment and joy and peace, knowing and seeing those people in their lives. Some of them have really, they have a much better life now, and some of them they are successful now in what they are doing, and seeing them growing in life and successful in life, a part of me, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven for seeing that there are people I help. Yeah, this makes me really emotional because yeah, I know I'm thankful to God for the blessings on my life that I've been able to have the opportunity to serve people whom I have really put a lot of positive things in their lives. So I'm encouraging you that you do that. If you can't help a lot of people, at least you have this one soul that you can really look after. Even providing financial assistance, providing different kinds of assistance, just to make their life better. So, my friends, I'm just going to end with that, and I know that the problem of loneliness is so real, and a lot of people who are suffering. And I'm encouraging you that you allow a bit of space out of your schedule, that you ask the Spirit for that someone, even a simple hello, meeting someone on the road or in the shopping mall or in the train station, can be able to have that positive conversation with them. Even 1 minute of your time, just to say hello and put a smile on somebody else's face. That will make a huge difference. We don't need to bring the mountain down. A small action, just a tiny small action, can all add it up and make a huge difference. And with that, I would like to send you my blessings, my love, and my light to you all. And have a great day. And I'll see you in my next video.